start off with something that just happened today that I just got word of. The U.S. House of Clowns, a.k.a. the House of Representatives, run by a bunch of morons and halfwits, voted today, this is going to go nowhere, but voted today to block Planned Parenthood's federal funds for a year. That's the equivalent of sending Planned Parenthood to the woodshed, right? We're going to take away your money for a year. No, you're not. No, you're not. Republican leaders are trying to keep Republican outrage over abortion from spiraling into an impasse with Obama that could shut down the government. Anyway, the House today used a nearly party line vote. 241, take away their money. 187, leave them alone, which stands little chance of enactment. Senate Democrats have enough votes to block it, and for good measure, the White House has promised to veto. But this is what Republicans in the Congress, this great deliberative body of the U.S. Congress, they don't do anything except little ridiculous nicky-nacky crap like this, right? Right? It doesn't make any difference. So the Republicans are forging ahead because there's some videos. Have you seen the videos? There's videos. And what did the videos show? Did it show dismembered body parts of little fetoids? There's videos. What it showed was somebody having a salad and maybe a couple of glasses of wine talking about tissue donation, which everybody knows about. Mitch McConnell agreed it was a good idea. Harry Reid agreed it was a good idea. Everybody's agreed it was a good idea until it becomes an issue for these trolls. House Majority Leader Kevin McCarthy, Republican of California, isn't that the job that, what's his name, used to have? Who was the one that's always following Boner around, Kathy? And Eric Cantor, thank you. Anyway, McCarthy said, in the face of these videos, with all the alternatives women have for health, why would you want to force your constituents to pay for something so evil? The bill was introduced by Diane Black, a Republican from Tennessee, and it would take away Planned Parenthood's federal payments. And transfer the money to the thousands of government-backed community health centers, which Republicans said would treat the group's displaced patients. Of course, the Democrats point out the obvious, that those clinics are already overburdened, often distant from women who need them. It's just a bunch of garbage. It's just a bunch of garbage. Planned Parenthood gets around $450 million a year in federal payments, mostly Medicaid reimbursements for handling low-income patients. That's about a third of the $1.3 billion yearly budget of the organization, which is nearly 700 clinics and provides sexual disease testing, contraceptives, and abortions. Virtually none of the federal money can be used for abortions because of the good Catholic from Illinois, Henry Hyde, who never met a friend's wife he didn't want to have sex with and did. Oh, Henry Hyde made sure that no money could ever be used, federal money, for an abortion procedure, but he could use all the money he wanted to keep his mistress in pretty good shape. Jesus, I hate these people.